Pisces, welcome to the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio for May 5th, 2023. For the theme for the next 2 weeks, you have the Fool card, but this energy can last up until 6 months because of the lunar eclipse. Has some long, some long energy with it. But the Fool card isn't bad as long as it's positively aspected. It's having faith. It's a new adventure. It's pure potential. And that I like. I like that it's potential. It's the seed that has all the information in it for it to be a tree, right? The potential is there to be a tree. And as long as it's cared for properly, it should grow up nicely to be a big tree. Or whatever it is your new adventure is taking you, wherever it's taking you. So let's see where that might be. Well, could be work. Work you like to do, skill. It is honing your skill. It is pushing away distraction and just getting stuff done. But you're good at what you do, and you may have to do extra, right? This may be a lot of work, but it can afford you something later, and you're good at what you do, so you can kind of knock it out. Now this is being closed out, right? Because full moons close out cycles, and you have the Two of Wands there, so you may have been trying to figure out what it is you wanted to do. If the Ace of Wands is a passionate, new passionate beginning, right? A new beginning in a passionate, with a passion that you have. The Two of Wands is, where does this passion that I have, where does it belong in the bigger world? There has to be some, because two is always about duality, there has to be some reconciling of opposing forces when a two arrives, any two, because there's choice there and decisions that need to be made. And so you could be deciding about some work, career, idea or situation or new project. Graduation's coming up, so people are deciding, well, they probably have decided prior, but still deciding what it is they're going to do, how they're going to get there, where it's going to be out in the world, that kind of energy. How are you behaving? Well, Page of Wands has been coming up in a lot of readings, so you're feeling fiery. You're feeling adventurous. This is an expansion card, which is good because Pisces is also an expansive energy. The Page of Wands is a student card, so you might be supplementing your skills with some new information. But it's a new adventure, and it's expanding your energy. It's expanding your philosophy, and maybe even expanding out into the larger world, right? Nice. The Ace of Swords. I like that. We're gonna take action now. And the Page of Wands definitely has the energy for that. They have a lot of energy. And in fact, with the Page of Wands, when they don't use their energy creatively, it can turn into anger. And so this is a lot of creative potential here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The Ace of Swords is taking action. It's being truthful. It's seeing the truth. It's acting on your truth. And it can cut away something, but it is taking action. It's the Excalibur card that only the true can wield, and so truth is very important here. Your truth, how you see things, is very important here. But it is the beginning of taking action, and so again, it's a seed that has the entire cycle enveloped in it. So you will go through all the steps of the swords, which is not always the easiest energy. It's a battle. It's because this is a sword, right? It's a battle. But the interesting thing here is that the Ace of Swords says you will be triumphant. You will learn something from this action that you're taking. And you will have the experience that you are seeking. And experience has both challenges and rewards. And so does the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the future looks bright. Pisces with the star card, but it is further away. So all I've been told for the last year and a half is patience, and it looks like we need a little bit more, although we are being more active, I think, where these cards are concerned. So the star card is following your star, following what motivates you, what gets you up in the morning. And it's not the ego, it's something higher than that. It's associated with Aquarius, so for me then that always means information. So you may receive information that has something special for the future, for yourself. Aquarius is the water bearer, and you can see she's spilling out water. These are our experiences that we have, and those experiences and that knowledge and that information that you carry with you goes back into the collective waters, and everybody can learn from your experience. I don't know, it's kind of like the 100th monkey theory, where one monkey learned to clean his potato or plantain or whatever it was in the water, and all of a sudden other monkeys start doing it. It's in the water, right? And we are water people. We are water bearers. We are made up of water. Okay, but it is following your star, following your star, your desire, your vision. That can include some fun. When the Knight of Cups comes out, it's time to have a little bit of fun. And the Page of Wands always looks for some new adventure, and the Knight of Cups offers him an emotional adventure, something on the emotional. So you have a little bit of everything here, which is really good. You have the Wands, which are your passion, right? You have a Cup, which is offering an emotional invitation. Knight of Cups are invites. Let's go out. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy our life. You have the knowledge, the proper mental state, and you get things done. So you have a really nice balanced energy here. A little bit of everything. And you have a major arcana card, which is your spirit, and that's the star card. So that can't be wrong. It's very good, actually. You are being led somewhere. You are being guided to something. Nice. You find the right people, or the right people find you. You find the market that you should be in. These are people that think like you, that act like you, and they invite you into their situation, or you invite them into your situation. Now, this can be worldly, right? These can be from different parts of the world. Or it can just be your immediate world. But in any case, these are celebrations. These can be like graduating or marriages. But it brings some stability to those passions. You double up here. With the Two of Wands, right? You go to 4. And that's because you find in the world the people that are interested in what it is that you're doing. And that is absolutely cause for celebration. Excellent. The Magician. This is your concept. This is your vision of what it is that you wanted, right? You're following your special star. Your vision for what it is you wanted. This is the manifestation card. Thou shalt decree a thing and it shall be given unto thee, or something like that. And the light shall shine upon it. It's something like that, and it's wonderful, the Magician. It's being able to manipulate energy into what you want it to do. He's calling down the frequency of perfect roses from the idea, from the concept of roses. He funnels it down into his emotional cup, but through himself and through his action, through his word, because the magician is Mercury. It's related to the planet Mercury. Mercury is speech, what you say, a decree a thing. And so you decree your vision, your concept, and it grows and it manifests on this plane. The difference between the perfect idea or ideal is that once it lands on this third dimension, it's imperfect. It has a shelf life, and it changes and it morphs, but it's still your creation. All right. It's almost like your personal philosophy is made manifest through an action that you're going to take. Ooh, I get a chill. Nice. Okay, this is interesting. All right, so you have the High Priestess there. These are the mysteries. But let's think about this in a different way, especially since we are in a creation mode. If the magician is your concept, your vision of what it is that you've planned, what you wanted to create and work on, what your skill is, right? This is mastering a skill. You need a structure. So for him, the structure was the earth. I needed the structure of the idea of flower, right? Of the idea of rose, to create my idea of a rose or my idea of a garden. And she's the bones, she's the structure. You don't always see it because it's secretive, it's hidden behind something, right? The theory or the idea of rose, you don't see it, but that structure is there in consciousness. And so the High Priestess is the actual structure that you're going to put the details upon later, but this is the structure of it. This is your intuition, which goes very nicely with the Knight of Cups and the Star card. So you may be working with your psychic abilities, your intuition, or you may be working on something in secret. Maybe you're not telling everybody about it just yet. But they're nicely paired. That means that you have a good majority of your creative idea in place by the next 2 to 4 weeks, I would say. Maybe a little bit further with the Star card, so it could be that 6-month thing, but it's the structure starts to be built, I would say, in the next 2 weeks, which is really, really nice. And it's something you offer. It's something very much on an emotional level. And because the star is related to Aquarius, it could be very altruistic, especially with the High Priestess card there, right? Altruism, the good of humanity, for humanity, something very humanitarian. Nice. Let's hope so. You could use it. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Six of Wands. Huzzah, a success, a claim. You could be very proud of what it is that you're doing, which would go well with the Page of Wands. This is the Victory card. I don't see arrogance here at all, and I don't know too many. I think Pisces are sometimes too humble, so I don't really see arrogance here. I don't see it being played out at all. But that can be a negative aspect of the Six of Wands. But this is your victory lap card. You know there's more to go, but you can take a small bow, you know. You can take a little victory lap, and then you know that there's more to go after that. But people can say nice things about what you're doing. Like I said, you've met with people here who believe in what it is that you're doing. Very auspicious. This is very good. I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm a Pisces, so I really am happy with this reading. And I think it's well-deserved and much needed for the Pisceans, because we've had a difficult few years. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful, and I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading, and I do dailies. Thanks again. Take good care and enjoy.